Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. Are you asleep? I'm asleep. Doesn't matter. Let's do this. We've got bangerific action headed for you. It is Mikael from Sweden versus Omar from Malta. Sweden versus Malta. It is the first match in this series. Winner takes all. That's not true, but still could be. I am excited for this one. Why? Because I assume there's gonna be massive amounts of bloodshed. Just two ships, two groups lined up across each other. Smash, smash, smash! That's what I hope is gonna happen. I think we all hope that's what's gonna happen. All these X-Wings on the left as we watch Omar set up for Malta. All these X-Wings on the left. We want them all down here in the corner, lower left. Who cares about the obstacles? Don't even bother with that side of the map. Joust, joust again, joust one more time because you all have one forwards, and then, only then, 4K and continue the joust. That said, Mikael from Sweden is bringing a little bit of resistance beef. Apologize to all you vegans out there, but this list is beefy. We've got 4 T-70s with pattern analyzer and R4 astromech. All 4 of them. So he's trading that 5th T-70 for, rows. He's basically trading rows for pattern analyzers and stuff. Sleep is for the weak, says the Fly and the Mighty, and he's correct. Betting is open. Do it now. Ooh. All right. I got to admit, right off the bat, little disappointed in Mikael. Little upset that he decided to set up kitty corner across the way, delaying the joust. I was hoping for maybe a 15-20 minute game. We all go to the bar. It is 4 a.m. Yes. That is true. I should be joined in a little bit here by Filippo. Can't. Tournament just makes me sound like a fucking idiot. Seems like the sleep deprivation euphoria is there. Lovely, says Raviolo. Welcome to the stream, doctor. I'm just assuming you're a doctor because there's a doctor at the end of your name. Sounds like a pasta doctor, like Raviolo. Raviolo. Let's go. Woo. All right. Looks like they're just about set up. See when they start selecting dials. That's how you know things are official. When those dials start to get set. They've said their pleasantries to each other. They've wished each other luck, even though secretly they wish each other bad luck. They're like, good luck. I hope you have fun, but also don't roll any good dice, which would make you miserable. It's kind of a catch-22. We've all been there. You guys know that's how this goes. You understand it. We've all played the game. Oh man, J's and K's don't belong together. Change my mind. Like JK, that works. Lashconic. I'm gonna say Lashconic. Lashconic, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Also, I don't think your bet probably went because you need to get some nickels first. All you gotta do, just watch the stream, be a little active in the chat. You'll build them nickels up. Then hopefully, for the first engagement. Oh, also you need a space. That's a good call by Ando. And time has started. One bank and a red barrel roll from the Arc 170. Hey, Carlson, thank you for just being such a good guy. You know? Thank you. Don't thank me. This is selfish for me. This is like, hey, Greg, get your little dose of attention. It's like being a comic all over again. Some barrel rolls here. Keep everything in line. Let's see if yellow continues the barrel roll right in front of the debris. Seems like an odd choice, but you know what? I trust that Omar knows what he's doing. And finally, a focus action for the lap, even though none of it will matter. 4 forward for the red X-Wing. And a little boosty boost to make that essentially a 5 forward. I don't know if that's how that works. Is that more like 6? I feel like that might be 6. Laj Konik. Yeah, I don't know, man. Marsh Glyph, what's going on, buddy? Points. Who does points? Okay, does it look like a GSP stream? Does this look like a GSP stream to you? Do I look like Dion? No, I don't. He's way better looking than me. He has a much cooler background. I'm surviving off diet lemon Snapple teas.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, apologies for the delay. I just got caught in some traffic and stuff, and I just arrived home.
You mean they have traffic in other parts of the world?
Yep, in Italy we are specialists of creating silly traffic situations.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen pictures where everyone's on a moped and they're all driving crazy, and you're like, how does anyone in this society survive?
Yeah, that's a peculiarity of Florence. So, one thing, does the fan noise disturb you? Because it's like 36 degrees here already, so I'm just melting.
First off, 36 degrees is very cold. And secondly, I can't even hear the fan. You're good, bro.
First of all, we do not use barbarian units, so 36 degrees is extremely hot.
Sorry, where are barbarians from? Because they're not from America. All right.
I'm sorry, definitely not from the Sacred Roman Empire, you second-degree colony. Ha-ha.
Oh, I'm sorry. Barbarians are just the things that destroyed the Roman Empire, not in the Roman Empire. That's right. If I'm getting my history right.
I would like to officially state that the Sacred Roman Empire fell just by its own volunteer. Just in case.
So we do have an issue right off the bat. Yellow here on the bank clipped the debris and still took a focus, didn't roll for the debris, didn't take the stress. Do we have any representatives from?
Let me appears to have overlap. Yep, just let me. What table are they playing on?
I think they're in Mandalore.
Mandalore.
Have a look. Look, thank you for the follow. Dr. Weston, what's up, buddy? Are you finally off work, my man? Oh yeah, I should introduce him. That's a good call, Tauntaun. We're hearing the sacred sounds of Pilfo coming in. I think he might be telling the players about the little mistakey steak. There it is. He can do that. He can do that.
The judge
I don't
is
have
back.
that power. What up, man? Do you wanna like introduce yourself real quick? Tell them where they can find you and stuff. You know, let's share the love.
Sorry, I missed the first part of your sentence because I was in the other room telling them to roll that die.
Yeah, I was telling them that I can't tell them to, like, I don't have that special presence about me, you know? I don't have that, swag to be able to tell them.
Shebang! Yes, I've got the shebang. It's what I've done in the last month, being shebang all over the tables. Exactly.
Do you wanna introduce yourself and
So, the beautiful voice you're hearing is the voice of Filippo Bosi, aka Piffo, aka the XTC HQ, so the guy that deals with all the rules pack documents and Discord management and player management and team management and all the stuff management for XTC, and incidentally for Italy. Like, I'm actually the organized play coordinator for Italy. I run a website called Starfighters Italia that also has a very cool streaming channel where usually people understands like 17% of what we say because we speak Italian.
Yes, but like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like half of Italian is just different words for pasta, which I'm super into, so I understand a lot of it.
Exactly. If you have seen that Family Guy episode where Peter gets into the deli and the guy goes ravaging about Uva, ti picchio con un pezzo di carne, you have learned, I think, 73% of the Italian vocabulary that you need to survive, so that's fine.
I heard carne, which is meat in Spanish. So
same word, exactly.
Yeah, so like I'm good. If we stick to food, I feel like I'm fluent in Italian.
Yep. Also, special announcement. If you are inside the XTC Discord, you might have seen the appearance of a very fun and peculiar channel called Food Feuds. So, want to show off your food, want to show your national food and just debate why pineapple on pizza is trash? Join Food Feuds.
Listen, here, I don't care about pineapple on pizza. Like, if someone wants to do that to themselves, that's their business. But here's the hill I'll die on. Deep dish pizza, are you familiar with it?
Unfortunately, I am. Also, it's not a pizza, it's a casserole.
It is it's a cake. It's a cake. That's what it is. It's a cake. And it's ridiculous. No one should have it ever. I will die on that hill. Contact Squadron might ask you about vaping Americans. Is that a thing? Are we vapors?
So there's a lot of people who's currently vaping. Not maybe as many as in the US, I think. Like, I'm not so sure. Like, the trend kind of took a hit a few years ago and now is slowly
talking
building
like
up
per
again.
capita or like number of people? Because we also have like way more people here than you guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, let's say per capita makes more sense.
Okay.
Because you know when in the US there was the whole Juul, I think, scandal with
Juul, yeah.
That. So that time it was, I think, good 2.5 years ago. We did not have JUUL or slim pocket alternatives. We kind of had only those big chunky vaping apparatus that take as much space as a phone in your pocket. So yeah, loads of people was trying it, but then they didn't stick to it. Now that they introduced a few like slimmer devices, it's catching up again. I mean, I gotta say, I'm a social smoker. I smoke a cigarette from time to time, and I'm not well versed in vaping, so I do not know if it's actually good, better, or whatever, but I think it's still better than an actual tobacco and paper cigarette. So, not here to give any advice, but maybe it's better? I don't know.
Patrick, this is the first thing they've ever said on my stream. Says, I don't like this stream because I was mentioning it. Pineapple on pizza for life. So you're already making people hate me.
Okay, but just, I mean, as I said the other day, I think I was, who was I streaming? I was streaming together with Dave, Captain Malta, I can't remember which game. We were discussing pineapple on pizza. The problem with pineapple on pizza is that people immediately associate canned pineapple on pizza. Canned pineapple is sweet AF. It's awful on pizza, but if you get fresh pineapple and a decent roasted ham, I mean, it has its sense.
Are you putting ham on pizza? Like you're talking about like a straight Hawaiian? You call it a Hawaiian pizza there? If I went to Italy and I was like, I want a Hawaiian pizza, would they be like, all right?
They're gonna toss you out of the restaurant like immediately. But ham on pizza. So we do have what we call ham is not the roasted ham, is a steam cooked ham. What you guys call ham is what we call roasted ham, because it's the Prague ham. It's kind of a, different habit, but it's just mostly an Italian thing. We do use ham on pizza a lot. Pineapple? No. Ham on pizza? A.
Let's turn our attention to the game for just a little bit, and we'll get off track again. Don't worry about that. I will not stay on track. Do you like these X-Wings being split up into the 2v2 arrangement here?
Okay, so at first glance, anybody would say, yeah, but he broke formation and this and that. But what we're seeing now is that the Republic squad from Malta, correct me if I'm wrong, is
you're right.
kind of going through the obstacle field, hence making its game a tiny bit more difficult. Therefore, splitting the formation and doing a, I don't know the word in English, a pincer maneuver.
That's exactly right. This is a classic pincer.
I mean, it's not bad, because now Republic is forced to go to its right. I mean, it's gonna be tough to go to the left.
And 2 shots here from the X-Wings. No damage done yet. Green did get a target lock, decided not to spend it on that one. And doesn't look like the X-Wings are going to be able to shoot anything else, and it turns to the Torrents. I don't think blue will have anything. Yellow should get a little reach out and touch somebody.
Anyways, I really like this variation of the classic 40-70s swarm. Like the inclusion of R4 Astromex and just a sprinkle of pattern analyzer makes it much more of a threat.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. And there we go. Hit crit coming into, I believe, yellow. See if this strips some shields, and it will take 1. Advantage Republic that round. We close betting.
I love torrents. Like,
Really?
they are so bad that I love them.
Like you actually like you're not joshing?
I'm not being sarcastic, I love torrents.
No dice cam today, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm actually taking a plane later, and my dice cam computer is my laptop, so it's packed up.
Where are you going? I'm curious.
I'm going to Austin, Texas.
Ooh, is that the Lone Star Open this weekend?
You know, you're the second person who asked me that, and I have never heard of this thing. I'm going to visit friends.
Anyways, shout out to Brent Wong organizing the first, correct me if I'm wrong, large-ish in-person event in Austin, Texas, the Lone Star event organized by Brent run by Brent for Frontline Gaming. The whole Flybetter crew is attending. A lot of X-Wing personalities is gonna attend. They're gonna have so much fun. You go and play.
Who cares wasn't even friends? Invited? Am I not a large X-Wing personality? What the hell, guys? Come on.
You totally are. Who cares about friends when you have X-Wing friends?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying from the beginning. That's what I told my parents. I'm like, I don't need actual friends. Wait, are you talking to someone?
No, my phone started random sound and stuff.
It sounded like an automated message, like, please keep your hands inside the tram at all times.
Well, it was an ad for a tech 24/7 podcast, so who cares?
All I get are ads for penis enlargement.
Oh yeah. I use that all the time.
Hymns. You guys ever fuck with hymns? Never even ordered it, never clicked on it, and yet it's all my targeted ads. It's like, yo, Greg, we've seen you, and you know what we think? We think your penis doesn't work.
Nope. As my old fellas, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would say, "Oh no, I left it in the other shell."
Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power! You know what, Endo? I'm gonna forget a mouse because I don't want to be on my computer. Like, I want for the vacation. I want to be like hanging out with friends and stuff. You gotta think that this Republic base is gonna turn right? Like you can't really turn left. You could one hard left. They have red one hards, but like that feels bad. Yellow can't. Yellow has to go right. I'm just waiting for chat to catch up to the hymns part of the conversation.
You know, Yellow could try a daring maneuver and maybe do a choreogram turn, but that would open.
Well, Yellow's stressed.
No, he can't. He's stressed. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got a one bank. He's one banking right. It's got to be. Lord Ninox, good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you. Anyone else's mom make them watch Singing in the Rain about 1,000,000 times?
No, my mom actually hated me, so no. Nah, I'm kidding. My mom loved me. She was a sweetie.
My mom loved me, making me listen to Evita and Singing in the Rain over and over. She was like, you know what's going to be cool music for you, Greg? Friggin' Evita. And Omar is like, YOLO, screw the debris, could not care less. I'm going over it.
We are living our life one debris at the time.
Oh, and it's going to damage him. Takes the crit, and it's a direct hit. Two damage down on green, one away from giving up half points already. Lord Ninox says, "Hi, Pifo, pineapple pizza lover." Apparently, this actually happened. You weren't wrong. Burden, what's going on?
What actually happened is that there are pictures floating around of me eating Polish pineapple pizza in Poland. I think it was pineapple pizza, so yeah.
Polish pineapple pizza. Okay.
I think it was pineapple. I can't really remember. It was 2019, ages ago.
Yeah, doesn't even count.
So long.
And you know what? We said they had to go right. We didn't say they all had to go right. Let's see how fast these X-Wings on the left side moved as the free turn-ins for yellow and red here. Let's see if they actually did turn in. They did. Yellow?
You know, from my previous statement, you might understand why I judge tournaments, because I'm shit at playing X-Wing.
I think if you're red and yellow, you just kind of take this time to target lock. But, you know, he's going to boost. It's going to be like, dice are for weenies. I'm boosting in. That does arc dodge, so I guess eliminating shots is nice. Opening foils here. And that's going to be a nice little couple range one bangers into yellow. Now blue and green. This is it here. Because you're okay giving up a torrent. Like, you'll sacrifice yellow. You can take off a T70.
I'm slowly learning about the trade-off game in X-Wing, because that's something that I've really never thought about, especially in first edition. Now, with the forced half points on half ship rule, is much more important, realizing what you are trading against what you are gaining. So, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you fought in Nam. Ooh, does a boost work? Could probably boost out of a couple shots here. Boost to the right and only be taking a range 1 banger from the arc. I think you'd rather take one unmodded defense from the range 1 banger on the arc than upwards of 4 shots here.
Yeah, makes sense.
With a focus. That is exactly what we get. Boost right. And that's still in the arcs.
Yeah, still in the arc. That's a 4-die shot from the arc. That could potentially be nasty.
It is unmodded though, so.
Yeah, but also blue is tokenless, correct?
Blue is full health, yeah. And this is some sweet flying from Mikael here. He just definitely avoided the turn-in. He called it. Now the Lat is going to get to shoot. The Lat's best shot is against the yellow X-Wing, but if he wants to focus fire, it's going to have to be against red. And he is going to try and focus fire red here. 2 dice from the Lat. And spend for 1 if he would like. He would. Here's the defense. And 1 evade. Now the T-70s get to do their worst. I think you just pile into this yellow torrent. See if you can't get one of his ships off the board. This is range 2 obstructed from a closed foil T-70. So this is going to be 2v3. Yeah, get that
could be
one out
potentially
there.
a nasty firing sequence.
Yeah, this could be real bad news. And that is a crit. And evaded. Torrent. Everyone knows torrents have the best agility in the game. Yellow now. Gonna pile into the yellow torrent. This is gonna be a 4v2 shot. No mods for yellow. And no hits either. Will Eggwood's in the chat, everybody. It's Handsome Will. He's so handsome. Have you ever seen Pifo? Have you ever seen Will?
Will Haywood?
Yeah, you ever seen him?
Yes, I have seen him at Worlds. I can't remember if it was 16, 17 or whatever, but
Oh,
yes,
you've seen
I did.
I just meant like seen him, but you've actually like seen him in person. Ooh, all 3 going in there from the red X-Wing, and that's gonna bring the gold squad down to 2. So the red X-Wing has a strain token on him. Is that from Cody? Is there a gunner on this lap? Yeah, Cody. Clone Commander Cody.
Yeah, how many damage on yellow? There should be 3 damage.
Yellow took 3. Yellow's gonna get to fire back now though, and it's gonna go into a strained red. This should be a 3v1 shot. Also with a couple rerolls available from the lap. And spend a lap charge here for a reroll on that blank. And this could be a hit for 3, depending on how this 1 die is rolled. And that he spent his focus on offense. Shields down on the red X-Wing. That round didn't go nearly as bad as it could have, and we still have the arc shot. Let's not forget that. I almost did. The arc's gonna get this range 1 absolute studly Will Hagwood like hot ass banger into the blue T70.
I think he's gonna scream like, yeah!
2 hits. T70 rolling 2 dice. And he's gonna take it. Take it, you dirty X-Wing. Trage PM says, morning. It's morning for Europe. It's also morning for America. It is 4:30 a.m. right now. Tauntaun Squadron says, Pifo, you know that Mikael is Rhinosos. Rhinosos? Rhinosos? He's asking if you know that Mikael is Rhinosos.
No, the last word, I can't understand the last word. Your accent is really strong.
Okay,
I need to see.
First off, my accent is fucking delightful. Secondly, Rhinoceros is it's not a word. It's his name on Discord. Like Rhino, like a rhinoceros, and then OS.
Yep. Now I get it.
Dare he? I don't have an accent. This is just a normal. It's not like howdy, y'all. Y'all been down south? We love our stuff.
Sorry.
Chicken.
Did you just state you do not have a accent?
I don't have an accent. You have an accent. I don't have an accent. That's how that works.
I'm not so sold on you not having an accent.
What a liar.
Yes, Connor, you should leave us alone.
But the thing is, he's reacting to something we said 90 seconds ago, so I don't even remember it. I'm so tired. I do not remember what we said 90 seconds ago.
I do suffer from Alzheimer at 35 years old, so
Yeah. Hey, Pifo, thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I'm assuming that's you, unless there's another.
Yes, that's me. That's me, because like day to day, I'm going back to all the channels and stuff, and and following and subscribing.
Hey, do we have any points? We do have some points. Let's go to Gerg for a scoring update. Gerg.
The score now: Mikael 13, Omar 0.
13-0 game, and that's how it's going to end here. 46 minutes, and no everyone's going to decline to shoot from here on out.
Yeah, but still, Omar, like he's on the verge of getting 50-ish points.
Yeah.
Because he has red. Sorry, he might manage to to shave 1 hull on red and put 2 damage on blue. That catapults him to 50 something. So it's close. It's really close now.
Yeah, I mean he's one hit away on red, 2 hits away on blue. So far it's going pretty well. Let me see. Someone said Lord Ninox says best Omar game so far. Rooting for Malta here. Malta's got some fans. I want to go to Malta, but it is expensive to get to that tiny island in the Mediterranean. Malta, of course, best known for its Instagram-worthy beaches and great olive selection. Whereas Sweden is known for producing hockey players that play good two-way style hockey and gefilte fish.
I was gonna throw in IKEA, but okay.
Beautiful elf. Thank you for the follow. You're so beautiful. What a beautiful elf. That elf is beautiful. I think we're talking about doing a hot tub stream with Will with a floating X-Wing table. Just X-Wing in a hot tub. Let's go.
Okay, I'm in. But do we actually play in a hot tub, or do we commentate from a hot tub? Because that radically changes things.
I mean, I'd play in a hot tub. I don't want to use my minis for it, but I'll play.
We just have to laminate the cards, and it's gonna be good.
Yeah, fine. Fine. It's all good. I do want to say that this is the first match. I said it at the beginning, but I feel like maybe there's people who weren't paying attention, you know? Maybe they're like, this guy shouts a lot and he's talking about nonsense. Maybe I should tune him out. And then they tune back into like, what's the score, you know? I'm like, now I'm going to say this is the first match in this series here. So this match is basically, I believe Sweden and Malta have decided that winner takes all based on this match. So it is of the utmost importance. The most important match you'll watch all week.
This is definitely an interesting match because everyone sleeps on Republic Swarms, but actually they're solid.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Here is the problem. Oh, this is such a nice Talon. Look at that Talon fit. This is the problem with the swarm aspect when you take your swarm into the debris. You're now about to break up your swarm entirely. You're bumping, they're all pointed in different directions. Did you get to Malta in your total war? Pickle City X-Wing asked Wookie Barber. You know, I don't think I did. I haven't made it quite there yet. I had to retake Moscow after losing Moscow, and then I took Denmark because they were kind of annoying me. Poland's being all uppity in my face, you know, conquering stuff. Here is the Talon from the X-Wing. I think we all saw that coming. We'll get a pattern analyzer action, and it's going to take that lock onto the arc. We'll still have to take the stress. You don't get to not take the stress. Take that stress. Take it. There's a little piggy from Omar being like, yo, you taking that stress. Isn't Sweden known for surstrumming? Do you know what that is? Do you know what surstrumming is?
Sorry, what? This?
You're an educated European, so I'm just assuming you know every food in Europe. Burden is saying, talking about food, isn't Sweden known for surstrumming? It's got the umlaut, the two little dotty things.
I am not cultured on that specific field.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Don't let me down. And Red's gonna Talon roll this pattern analyzer biz coming in handy, gonna go for a kill on the yellow torrent. And we'll get in action with pattern analyzer. You probably just take a target lock or focus here and go for it. You know you're getting a shot with green. You can try to initiative kill the yellow torrent, who is already sitting at 2 health. Just gonna focus. Target Lock TV says, well, it's currently 1-1 between Sweden and Malta. All right, well, you know what? The thing hasn't been updated. So it's 0-0 in my book until it's updated. Atterbury asked, which Total War? Empire Total War. The lat is gonna check for shots. It has options. Some of them are good. This is going to be on the yellow swing. I think I go into red here, right? It's only rolling 2. Well, that isn't enough. Good. Lone Commander Cody. Omar's missing a lot here, I think. And I believe this is green onto yellow. Obstructed. Ooh, yellow with the big evades.
Dodged.
Red now. This is a shot that matters. This is going to be 4-on-2. I'm playing a game of Sweden. Ooh, this is going to go for 4. And that guarantees the kill. Big dice. One disrespectful evade, but yellow will die. But now Warthog comes into play. Yellow will still get to shoot. So Warthog worth the points here. Yellow will not be initiative killed. Now the T-70 gonna look for their next shot. Got range 1 on Warthog. I think that's the one I take, and it looks like that's the one he's gonna take as well. That'll go for 3.
Three hits, yeah.
Warthog, disrespectful evade. Just really unapologetic there. Takes its shields. Last but not least, the blue T-70 is gonna get a range 2 Bangarooski on this arc here. He's thinking about it.
I mean, options.
Yeah, he's got plenty of options. And he's going against the green Torrent. Green Torrent is down to 3. So this is going to be 3v3. And it's just going to go for 1 in the hits. Let's see if that Torrent can come up with an evade. 3 natty evades.
Solid.
And let's see if these Torrent... No! What are you doing? He just removed that Torrent. Is Warthog 1 to 2? Yeah, it's 0 to 2. Maybe he was out of range for Warthog's ability.
Maybe he just decided to don't use it.
Well, you would never decide to use it. Like, you want that shot. He must have been range 3. He must have been range 3. That's the only explanation for that. And here's the Torrent gonna go into yellow. Lankskis can use Warthog's lat rerolls. Decides not to. Back into yellow. 1. I'd use the lat rerolls here. I really would. And he will. And that goes for 2. And the T-70 can spend 1 to take. What is... Tifo, it is 4:40 a.m. here, but you see a focus token next to yellow too, right?
I do see a focus token next to yellow as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden under the red arc. Yeah, now I definitely see it.
I guess he's just not gonna spend it. You know, I feel like I come across criticizing players sometimes. I just am like so confused why like
it's fine. Like it's fine. You are questioning what they are doing as you cannot hear what they are saying.
Yeah, maybe there's some grand plan for that focus. Maybe he was like, it's just shields and I'm taking another shot, so I'll save it.
Well, he just removed it in the meantime. I mean, the thing is, if we were in the same audio channel, we could have heard something like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna spend it because this and that reason.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Typically, when I do my stream on like my channel, my regular channel, I am in the room and like I just mute them so like I can hear what they're saying, but the stream can't. But I find for these games, because of the delay, that I need like a partner. Like I need someone to talk to.
Oh yeah.
Because of the delay. So like
I get it. It's much more difficult. It's much more difficult because you can't actually live interact with the shot. Yeah, it's more than understandable.
So the X-Wings are not in what I would call great position right now, but neither really is the Republic. This might be more of a setup round, and whatever shots we get are the shots we get. And when it comes to spending focuses and stuff, I'm a firm believer in the if you have it now, spend it, don't save it, because you're not guaranteed to be able to use it. Like, I've seen too many times where you save it for maybe a better opportunity, like 2 focuses instead of 1, and then you never get that 2 focuses, and you didn't spend it, and then you're just cleaning up a focus token at the end that could have saved you a damage.
So let's see the situation, because against my prediction, red is still keeping all his points. Yellow, so I'm talking about the X-Wings. Yellow is still keeping all the points. Blue is still keeping all the points. And they have been traded for a 20-something points yellow torrent and maybe half green. I don't know if that's 1 or 2 damage cards.
It's 2 damage cards. So green isn't half pointed yet. So several of these T70s.
Stay on target. We're too close.
Several T70s are like 1 away from points or 2 away from points, but haven't quite given it up yet. And green is almost at half pointed. Everyone else pretty healthy. The lat is going to start getting into hull here. 32. And I'm interested to see how Omar manages his way out of this kind of cluster design here. Vernon says yellow only has 1 damage. Yellow has no damage cards, but 3 shield. Okay, he's correcting himself. 4K from the Arc. I was a little worried about that, but turns out there was plenty of room.
So what do you foresee is gonna happen with maneuvers-wise? Because we already saw a K-turn.
Yeah, well,
Are they all gonna K-turn?
yes, I think, well, blue isn't going to K-turn. I think blue might turn in. Red goes 1 forward, and it just clears. Look how close those nubs are to rubbing against each other and causing a bump. And blue is going to tactical bump here. Not run over the obstacle, and this is going to let the lat kind of go. Well, okay, never mind. He's going to use the lat as a blocker, I guess. Stop maybe the bank in. I thought he'd power the lat through. Get more stuff in the arc here. And here come the X-Wings. Too hard away from blue. That is blue because of R4 Astromech, making that a blue maneuver. And looks like this is a regroup turn here for Mikael. Yellow, reharding away as well. And nowhere really for you to boost, so you focus up since you didn't close foils. It's good practice if you're running away and not getting shot. Just close your foils. You never know if you're gonna want that barrel roll. Yellow, if you're taking shots, I think they're obstructed. I think you're pretty good just focusing here. And that is what happens.
Green still has to... Green and red still have to move.
Move red. I would. Oh, okay, they're all splitting. Yeah. It's a complete reset here for Mikael. Mikael grabbed the lead and he's like, you know what? I don't need to press this engagement. I can get my forces set up into a better attack here.
Yeah, maybe red could No, it's
Oh,
not gonna
that-
tank on, but
that clips the asteroid.
asteroid. Yeah, I would have gone the other way, to be fair.
Yeah, I think so. So he's gonna roll, and if this is a hit or crit, that is donated points, but it stays an eye. So safe. No points given out, never punished. And he takes a strain. I'm not sure why.
For a while.
Why do you take a strain?
Let me do something. Because I am using my judge powers to say why. Okay.
So this is the lat onto yellow. That is 2 hits coming in, yellow. Gonna roll for defense. 1 evade. That is half points.
And I'm going back to my spectator status.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are now tied at 25 points apiece with 28 minutes left in this match. Had it reset, so 15 minutes before the next meaningful engagement. But he doesn't know, because he hasn't seen it yet, that we just got a meaningful engagement. Warren's gonna check for shots. Blue and yellow should be able to get some, or blue and red rather. Red does have range 2 obstructed. It's 2v3 now. On to yellow. 2 hits. Yellow gonna roll. Looking for paint. 1 blank, 2 blank. Ooh, spend it. Spend it now. You don't spend it now, when you gonna? And he does. 1 more damage to yellow. Yellow's down to 2 health. I mean, theoretically, Pifo, this next shot could kill him.
Yep. I mean,
Range
takes a
2
tiny bit of luck, but I mean,
Hit crit.
ooh,
That's what he needed.
Like now, the Republic is in a position of advantage because
Blinks with no heroic. Yellow dies. Those were objectively bad shots coming in, and he couldn't find the squigglies. Yellow off the board. 1/4 of the firepower for Mikael off the board. A 50-25 lead for Omar and Malta. Bifo, do you believe in miracles?
I was gonna say, you know, the Republic is lucky because they don't have to scramble and re-engage as much as the Resistance needs to do. And jeez, okay.
Yeah, I mean that's
one
a dream scenario there. Getting that.
That's one less ship to think about.
One less ship to think about. It's a lead. You can now, if you want to be defensive, you can start taking maybe evades if you want, because you don't need to push damage right now. And if you're Mikael, you have to think, all right, red's 1 away from points, blue's 2 away from points. I have to be really careful about my engagements, lest this lead get out of hand with only 25 minutes left. Cat's now just catching up to the shots. Gotta bring up my stream so I can see what they're seeing, so I know what's happening. Will Hagwood in chat saying, why not boost yellow? Lion Mighty saying, this is not going Mikael's way.
Oh, the thing is also how many turns does he need to re-engage? I would say at least 2, while the Republic can regroup and set up a heal box.
Red and green can re-engage with possible shots, like range 3, like bad shots. Well, red could probably get a range 3 shot here if red really, really wanted to, without green. But I don't know. Blue can K-turn here and get back in the fight. But again, this is, we're 2 turns away from the Republic or the Resistance getting any meaningful engagement. And don't forget, the big gun, that arc is just sitting back there going, hey, I'm coming. Beautiful Elf says, thinker position. Killed it. Kivo, have you ever had Swedish herring?
I did have Swedish herring. For a brief time, I lived in northern Germany, and I went from time to time to Hamburg, and there's all sorts of stuff coming at the port there. So yes, I did definitely had Swedish herring. Not in Sweden, but still.
And blue is literally, blue hasn't moved anywhere in like 3 turns. He's just been tactically bumping himself to stay in this position. Green? And green is gonna attempt a barrel roll, probably to get out of the way of the arc next turn. And this should come to Warthog. Ooh, bump. Yeah, looks like Warthog bumped. K turn here for blue. And can try boosting into a shot if he wants. I might get it on the tip top edge of that. Red now, this is a beautiful talent as far as I'm concerned.
The only ship that worries me a tiny bit is maybe Warthog. Because Warthog is now facing the wrong direction. It's gonna take a lot of time to turn. So
yeah, I think he was hoping to get the 2 turn in this turn, and it didn't clear after blue collided. And talons from both these X-Wings at the top here. Fly and Mighty says, Omar wants you trading health on the Torrents. That is his goal. Distract you shooting cheap Torrents while he tries and gets the Arc and Warthog to the end game. Warthog will measure for a shot, doesn't have anything, turns over to the X-Wings for shots. Let's see if blue gets red and does, just at the tippy top of range 3. 3v3. Let's see if the dice can turn a little bit. Hit crit. All right, not bad. Hit crit.
let's see the roll.
Oh,
Ooh.
blank skis. Blank skis on red. That's gonna bring him down to 3. A direct would put half points in. Let's see. It is a hull breach, which is pretty bad where I come from. 2 damage on red, 1 away from half there as well. Now the green T-70. Range 3 obstructed onto the red Torrent. 2. Torrent rolling 4. 2 evades.
Dodged.
I assume the red X-Wing's gonna try and take the same shot. Could go into Warthog unobstructed if they really wanted to, but I mean, maybe that's not a bad shot. You get into Warthog's hull. If you magically do 3 damage here, that is half points on Warthog. And that is by far the most expensive ship. Spends for 2. Warthog gets the disrespect evade. 1 in. Now let's see if red can pull anything out and shoot onto this blue X-Wing. Should have that range 3 Bangarooski back. Check the arc. We knew that wasn't happening. Blue knew that too. Red should have range 3. Does. 2v3. No reroll available. Unobstructed. No rerolls.
Yeah, but still blue is on the verge of conceding off points, and with 2 hits.
2 hits and no tokens on blue. Needs to find some squiggles. Finds 1 squiggle. Blue is now 1 away from conceding half.
With 18 minutes on the clock, can you update me on the score? Because I'm not seeing the interface.
Oh, we can absolutely update you on the score. Kirk, we want a scoring update.
Your score is Mikael 25, Omar 50.
I don't know if you're familiar with my stream, but we bring in my roommate to do the scoring updates. Now, to you, the roommate might sound awful lot like me, but to the stream, it's a very different person.
Oh, it's definitely a different person.
Oh yeah.
The only person I could bring in is a furry person, like is the dog.
Sure.
Chalda, come read the scores. Come on. Chalda. Okay, she just says she doesn't give a shit about X-Wing, so...
Is it a small dog? You talk to it like it's a small dog.
Oh, yeah, she's a mixed breed. I would say she's about 10 kilos. I don't know how much is that in pounds.
10 kilos of cocaine? What?
Ah! Oh, shit, busted. Police, don't arrest me.
Hey Siri?
No.
What is 10 kilos in American?
I have no clue. Like, what could be something that weighs 10 kilos? I would say 10 liters of water, but then say 3 gallons of water. How much does 3 gallons of water weigh?
I don't know, man. I don't fucking measure water. Who's measuring how heavy water is?
Let me Google that. Let me Google that. In pounds. Damn barbarian units. It's 22 pounds.
You think I'd go to the grocery store, grab 3-gallon jugs of water, and be like, I'd say it's like 18 pounds.
So there's a great thing about the metric system, just so you know, is that 1 liter of water approximately weighs 1 kilogram. So it's easier.
Sure, everything approximately does everything.
So are we officially starting a war on measuring systems?
Oh, let's go. 100%.
Metric system works, the rest does not. Win.
Metric system is garbage because it can't work in anything other than base 10.
That's the whole...
You meet an alien civilization and they're like, we're in base 6. The metric system's out of there. But you know what isn't out? The imperial system, because it's based on nothing. And isn't that what we want from our measurement systems? Yes, it is.
If you go on Wikipedia and search for imperial units, an awful graph comes out, while if you search for the metric system, a nicely laid pyramid comes out. So, I mean, draw your own conclusions.
All right, you want me to draw conclusions from that? I will. Who built the pyramids?
Not aliens.
Okay, I didn't say it was going to be aliens. You know who built the pyramids? Enslaved people. Do you really want to use a measuring system that profited from the work of enslaved people? Is that the type of guy we're dealing with over here? Not me. Not me.
You got me cornered. You got me cornered. This is an unfair move, and you got me cornered.
Yeah, not only that, but...
So, Blue just did a daring maneuver and passed over the debris field to go around Warthog.
Yeah, and hit the debris. Chat verifies it hit the debris. So he'll have to
Yep,
roll
yep.
for blue. He has been burned once by this before.
No, but you know what's the problem I've seen with many games? Is that the chat window is pretty small, and when a ship does a maneuver, TTS drops in like 4 to 5 lines of text.
Yeah.
So sometimes the orange one goes unseen. That's what happened before, and that's what happened again.
2 forward from the X-Wing. I think you probably just focus here. You're only taking that range 1 banger, no rerolls. Because Warthog is out of arc, so I think you're pretty free to focus and just exchange fire here. It does favor you. Green, on the other hand, not in a stupendous position to get shots. Does have a shot on red if they want to take it.
Is the red gold squadron trooper is... Okay, he's facing downwards towards blue. Okay.
Yeah. Sitting on 3, cleared hull breach as their action. Blue is coming into and is going to barrel roll. Ah, that's what that is. Barrel roll, I'm sure he's going to link this to a focus as well.
It's gonna be an interesting turn, because blue is kind of turtled behind behind the debris field, but still he has definitely 3, potentially 4 shots on him. I don't know if the arc can reach. Nah, the arc shouldn't be able to shoot, but still 3 shots. Ooh.
Plenty of evades there for the X-Wing, but he does take a strain. One might argue that Warthog's not here to do damage. Warthog's here to have fun. One hit coming into red. Obstructed shot, red. Takes it.
Ooh, Blancaroni.
And that is points. Now does... Well, it's going to fire with green first. This is smart. Leave your options open for red. This is 3v2 from green, looking for a kill. 1, 2. Could spend for 3. Does. Chooses violence. Red takes it all. That's a dead red. Wow, what just happened there? You got really loud for a second, but it's all good. Red is dead, but because of Warthog, won't be removed until they get to shoot.
So killing blue now would be super convenient, but it's gonna be a tough task.
And
So I mean blue, a blue X-wing.
Yep. This is going to be 4-on-2 onto the blue torrent from the red X-Wing. Who could spend for hit, crit, and does. Full violence being chosen. 1 evade, hit, crit. Going into blue. And that leaves blue 1 away from half points pending a crit. The damaged engine. Everyone's bleeding points everywhere here.
Yeah, but you know, the game timer is really like approaching the end of the game, so it makes sense that now everything is avalanching.
No shots for the arc just yet. And it's going to be imperative that Omar gets his big guns shooting. I would not take this shot. I'd use red. I'd shoot red first. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's 2v2 either way. And hit crit coming into blue. Blue, reminder, is 1 away from half points. And that is going to be 25 points to Omar. And that crit is a loose stabilizer. That is a terrible crit for the position blue finds itself in. He's either going to have to take a damage or risk running over the debris. Red now. Range 2 obstructed. 2v3. 1 has a lat reroll. Yep, that's an arc. 2 hits with the dying gas from Red Torrent. 2 Vades. Blue now. Range 1 on red. Red is also 1 away from points. This is 3v2. No mods to be found. Just pure dice on dice action. 1 hit only. And it's enough. It's another 25 points to the Malta team. The squad with 7 minutes left. Tifo, it's 100 to 50. 2 torrents need to come off the board now.
Should we expect to see a turnover in the game?
Turnover? What?
Turnover, a flipperoonie. How do you call that?
Oh, like a lead
Are we
change?
gonna see a flipperoonie? Yep.
Ooh, I don't know. We're kind of rooting for the 2 torrents to be killed so we get a final salvo, because that's exciting. But, you know, anything could happen here. Warthog is 2 away from points. The arc is healthy because it's done absolutely nothing this game. Gold Squadron Trooper 3 health, or both Gold Squadron Troopers, green and blue, are at 3 health. Red X-Wing is already given up half, so 3 health left. Green X-Wing fully healthy, and the blue X-Wing is 3 health as well, with a loose stabilizer, which is going to force a decision. Do you take the damage here or take your chances over the debris and lay yourself out there? I think,
and that's when thing becomes pretty complicated, because that's a nasty crit you don't really want to see, especially when you have to kind of turn around.
yeah, when you're in this position where you were going to too hard right next turn to clear stress and gain some distance, but now I think you still too hard, and you know, you take the damage that clears the crit, and you just take a focus and try to survive here and let your other X-Wings come in. You know what I wouldn't hate? I wouldn't hate to see some 4Ks from red and green to try and finish off this blue torrent. We'll see. A lot of this depends where this arc goes. The arc can manage to start shooting.
That's the signal. That's the signal.
Bankruptcy!
Under 5 minutes left. If they don't move fast, this could be the last round of the game here. And the arc, constantly, Omar has said, you know what? YOLO, I do not care about the obstacles I bring. Goes over it again. Gonna have to roll. Never punished. Peter Punk, thank you for the follow.
I declare bankruptcy!
And a 1 bank from Blue. Kind of setting up, saying, hey, maybe I can get a block. Maybe I can get a shot. I don't know. I'm a wild and crazy guy. 1 forward for Warthog. Kind of wouldn't hate the reinforce, but just gonna focus. And 4K from Red. Does get an action. Took them both on green. That's gonna be a stress and a focus onto Red. Green. Here's the 4K from green too. Green's gonna get a focus and a stress. And green has a lock on blue. So what I think you do is you shoot this 4 dice from green first. And then if that hits, you go red into Warthog and see if you can't possibly maybe get enough points to actually just win this game. He's thinking about boosting. Why? You have the perfect shot. He tried it. It didn't go. He goes straight. And that is going to go over the debris. So clear stress, grain stress will have to roll to see if he takes a crit. He does.
Floundering is worse than silence.
Oh, cool, go, no doubt, no doubt.
And it's a fuel
Floundering
leak.
is worse than silence.
Oh, cool, go.
Money is all that you love, and that's what you'll receive.
And the loose stabilizer doesn't clear. I can't help but think this is a mistake.
Let's see if it does.
Warthog. Range 3 into blue. And if it doesn't hit, he gets a strain. It seems unfair. Only 1. Blue looking for a squiggly. Gets it. We'll have to take a strain now. Let's see if these X-Wings can do some damage. I shoot with green first here. That is exactly what he does. 4 dice into blue. And remember, if he does manage to clear blue off the board, Warthog will keep him on the board for shots. Hit crit, spending the lock. No, okay, not spending the lock. Tifo, can you think of any reason to not spend a lock with 1 minute left in this match?
Possibly he's hoping for a final round and setting up the plan for the final round, but
Oh, 1 crit going into blue. Or, no, I guess that was evade. Was it 1 evade, 1 out? Yeah, okay, so he evades that. Red now, gonna try and do the killing shot. Hit crit.
ooh, okay.
And that will do the deed. So blue is dead, but again, in range of Warthog. Is he in range?
So he gets to should be range, barely range 2 on
Gotta
the
be in
corner.
range 2. Ooh. I didn't see when Warthog had his thing up. I don't know. He really wants this to be out of range 2. I guess we'll find out if they keep him on the field of battle here.
Oh, that's time.
That is time. So blue is gonna shoot off. It is just out of range 2. So he's off the board. 75 points. What you have to do now, blue has to shoot into Warthog. You have to go into Warthog. Oh, this is a trap. Don't go into the arc. You go into the arc, you can't win. He's going into the arc. And he gets 2 hits, does have a target lock. And again, doesn't spend it. I just gotta think maybe he forgot that he had target locks. I don't know why else he wouldn't spend. The arc does take the shields. And now the Torrents get to respond. Blue is 2 away from death. Green. Oh man, I'd really shoot with that arc first to get more dice. But 2 dice here. And this will go for hit crit into blue. Blue only rolling 1, so guaranteed to take a crit, which should trigger fuel leak and guarantee a death. Fuel leak triggers, blue dies. And game was already sealed, but that adds a little insult to injury. And the arc will get to shoot now. And range 2 into red. Red surviving on 3. Is 1 hit. Gonna check for rerolls from Warthog. Does have it.
Yep.
And reroll 2. Hit crit. The defense. 1 evade, 1 crit goes in. Not gonna be enough to get a kill. Weapons failure. Doesn't matter though, that is time. The victory goes to Omar and Malta, 125 to 75.
And honestly, that was a nail biter. We had seen at least 3 moments where the game could have gone either way, but the opponent then managed to flip the possible outcome.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think there were just some mistakes by me. I'm not trying to be rude, and I'm Team Sweden, I love you. Just not remembering that green had the target lock there. You could have got that shot and then had 2 shots into Warthog, not knowing that you needed to kill Warthog.
Yeah, you mean could have been better choices, you mean?
Yeah, well, just this end turn, forget everything else, right? Just this end turn.